Hey everybody, welcome back. Trapping the Mitten. We're out here at the food plot and I made some big decisions about it. I started with sow and grow. I mean, it started okay, but it just never seemed to really take hold. Anywhere where the ground was open, it seemed to do really well, and then the deer just ate it all up. I put out a little bit more seed, but then I thought, you know what, I need to just go through here and I need to get rid of anything that's not grass. And then I can replant before the fall comes and have green when, you know, October, November comes along. So that's what I'm out here doing today. I'm going to spray down this little area, and I decided not to spray the whole thing because I don't want to just completely destroy what I've done. So I'm just going to do about half of it, and it's kind of an experiment. I accidentally bought enough 2,4-D, that's what it's called, 2,4-D. I bought enough 2,4-D to do like 128 gallons worth, and it says about an ounce an acre. So yeah, I guess I can do 128 acres if that's how it works. So anyway, I'm gonna get going here and I'll show you what I'm doing. All right, well, I've got the first area sprayed down. It took almost a gallon to do it, but I saturated it. So like I said, I didn't go all the way to the edge. I only did about 15 yards out. In some places that was all the way to the edge, but I left quite a bit of the rye that I had already planted alone, just because I'm hoping as more germinates that it'll keep them in here. I can plant another crop in about a week, 2 weeks I think it said. Anyway, all right, moving on. All right, well, I've been goofing off. Looks like I got the my yardage wrong. Yesterday I measured out what I thought was 20 yards. Apparently I got a longer step than I thought. You can see that burnt grass there where I really poured the stuff on there yesterday. It's almost 25 yards. So I took a measuring, took the 100-foot tape out. And so this mark here and that one there, and then actually the little fort behind me here is 22 yards from the tree that I've been clearing a path to and putting my climbing stick on. So you can see the climbing stick there, I'm sure. It's not 100% attached, but it's good enough for the wind. I ran out of time. I got to go to work. So, all right, I'm going to spray this down real quick, and then I'm going to head on to work, and we'll see what it looks like when I get back in a few 4 or 5 days. Okay, everybody, I'm back at the house. I've been goofing around here since I got back, playing around with the tree stands a little bit, and I decided I was going to do some welding and get this drag ready to go. Let me show you what I've got going on so far. Okay, so this is the platform I was talking about a little while ago, but I put so I ended up putting like a drawbar on it, and then now I'm just welding some teeth, some rebar to go down. I'll probably put couple 2-3 teeth every 2-3 rows here, and it already weighs about 150 pounds, so it should be good enough to dig down in there, but we're going to find out. If I make it too strong, I won't even be able to pull it with that crazy little tractor. So all right, see what we got going on here in a little bit. Okay, I got it all built. Looks like it'll drag some dirt. I guess we shall soon find out. Hey everybody, welcome back to Trapping the Mitten. I'm out here on the food plot. I got some, basically it's Roundup, same chemical as Roundup. The first stuff I used, it didn't work. I either didn't have the concentration high enough, or I'm just trying to spray the wrong stuff. I've never done any of this before, so whatever. I know this stuff will work, it'll kill everything. Anyway, I got the drag done. We're going to give that a shot. I just pulled in here and I just had 2 fawns take off out of the corner here. Let me show you the yard here, the food lot. I mean, it's pretty. And they love this grass. But I need something in here that's going to hold them a little bit tighter for the winter. I really want to try to keep some nourishment here. And then some alfalfa. I'm sorry, not alfalfa. Some clover for the does in the spring. So anyway, we're going to start again. We're going to burn all this with the Roundup, and I got 5 days out of town, and when I get back, I'll be able to make it work, get it planted, get it ready for season. Okay, I'm not messing around here. I got my rubber boots, I got my overalls. I've already mixed up. I'm going to mix this 4 ounces to a gallon. It's actually a little bit more than a gallon. And I'm actually going to spray a smaller area because I want to really make sure that this area right here gets dead. Because I really want some brassicas coming in. And here we go. We'll give it a shot. I'm going to put the phone down. So, whew, that's hot. I'm glad to get those clothes off of me. I'm sweating pretty good just from wearing those overalls and those boots and whatnot. Back to shorts and a t-shirt here. Let me show you what I got done. Alright, so I burned all of the grass about pretty much all the way across right there, but I left enough room so I could drive the mower through there tonight. But basically I did about 15 yards of grass, which works out to be pretty close to half of this field. It's 30 yards from that tree to my tree stand. As a matter of fact, there's the 25 mark. No, I'm sorry, it's 35 yards, my bad. And then I continued around the corner. Again, I did about 15 yards wide. Maybe 500 feet, maybe 400 feet. 15 yards wide. I don't know, any of you math people tell me how many percentage of an acre that is. Anyway, next project. So the drag is ready to roll. It's hooked onto the mower. I think the mow dozer can pull it, I hope anyway. We're going to find out. I left a swath here. Oh, and I wrote a secret message with weed killer in the weeds here. You can see, well, I can see because I know where it's at, but it's starting to come out. But by the next time we come here, you'll be able to read the secret message. So anyway, I'm going to run around the edge here real quick and see how this drag does. Give it a shot. I hope I keep it on there. We'll see what happens. Definitely dragging some dirt. I don't have any weight on it right now, so it might be rough. Might not dig in as well as it could. So the first pass basically just picked up a bunch of sticks and totally loaded this thing up. All the tines are still there. That's happy to hear that. I can barely weld my way out of a wet paper bag. So nice to see all the tines stayed there. I hit some piles of rocks, which was good. It pulled the rocks right out of the dirt. But anyway, so I'm gonna go back around. That was one time there and back. We're gonna do another one now that all those sticks are out of there. One nice thing about being on a farm is you've always got rock piles. I mean, you can see them up and down the hedgerows. They're everywhere. So I grabbed a couple of rocks and yeah, that's actually, I think that's going to work. So what I've decided is what I need to do is probably take this thing back to the house and weld some walls so I don't have to buy any blocks. And I got more rocks than I can shake a stick at out here. So if I build some, actually just probably on the back, just build up some braces so that the rocks just don't slide off the back. And we'll see. So let's see how this does with a little bit of weight on it. Well, it definitely helped. You can't see it as well right here because I picked up a bunch of sticks again. You see it's completely loaded. And I imagine after the first, 25 times of going through here, that'll keep happening. But I even lost a rock because I had to put it in fourth gear just to get the thing to move. It was dug in so good, so well, I should say. But it's definitely going to work. I mean, this is gonna get the seeds down into the dirt, and that's what it's for. So once everything's dead, we'll go over it once, and then we'll broadcast our seed, and we'll go over it again. All right, guys, thanks for being here. Another exciting afternoon from Trapping the Mitten. Look at how many sticks are in there. The whole thing is coming up out of the ground.